Hey, what's going on, guys? It's David here from Genzio. We're in Denver, Colorado for ETHDenver. I'm here with Nikola of DeFi Saver. Nikola, man, how's it going?
So far, so good, man. Holding up, day 3.
Okay, yeah, day 3. How are you feeling, though?
Feeling good, actually energized. I'm always dreading the work that we put into the conferences, but like I come out so energized with just the vibes, I guess, of
Yeah.
the stuff, the people.
I mean, there was a big, huge talk about how this event would go. And I got to be honest, it's gone fantastic, I think.
I think so too, right?
The amount of people I've gotten to speak to has been, I would say, just about the same as last year, but
Yeah.
they've been more quality conversations.
I feel that way too.
And
Yeah.
that's very important. And if as an event organizer, that's something you want, probably are aiming for, right? The quality of it has got to be important. So yeah. So you'll come back if there is another one.
I think we're definitely gonna come back. Yeah, we're super big on like meeting users and meeting the people actually using both DeFi Saver, but like DeFi in general and all these tools that we're making. So yeah,
Awesome.
super excited. And that's like it's been a great place to do that.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So I'd love for you to take this moment to actually give us an intro as to what is DeFi Saver.
Sure. DeFi Saver is like this, we want to say DeFi execution platform. So we integrate all these big names in DeFi, all the blue chip protocols, Aave, Morpho, Spark, all the big ones. And then obviously we provide position management, but we also provide a bunch of additional features on top of them. So automation is a big one. If you had like leverage positions or loans, automated liquidation protection is like what's really been our bread and butter for a while. And then we do a bunch of stuff on top of that, like cross protocol strategies, or I call these strategies for like creating complex positions. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. And now a little bit about yourself. What was your background?
Oh, I'm actually kind of an engineer, kind of a designer by trade. Well, technically I'm an engineer by trade. I dabbled in design. I led actually the user-facing team of DeFi Saver, so like the front end and design. But I'm currently the CEO of the company.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's an awesome role, man. Being the CEO is an important
fun.
factor, right?
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the benefits and challenges of being the CEO?
Right. Well, I guess the challenges are you have to solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But I think that's also the benefit in the sense that you actually have the power to solve the problems. You know, you're not on the sidelines, you're actually fully in the fight, and putting out all the fires and like planning ahead, and then building all these super interesting and fun tools. And I also like working with this super talented and smart people that we have at DeFi Saver is such a benefit.
Okay, I mean, and if you're leading, right, it's very important to build, a tribe, your community, right, your squad. What kind of community are you trying to build within your team?
Yeah, we've been very focused around the values since day one. The values that kind of ring true for DeFi Saver as well as Web3 as well as DeFi in general. So like transparency, ownership, self-reliance, just really being in the game. So yeah, definitely like big part of our culture.
Awesome, man. Now, being DeFi Saver, you obviously are trying to solve a problem.
Yeah.
What is the problem that we're trying to solve?
Oh, that's a good one. I think just like we're playing our role in making DeFi or helping DeFi become what it was meant to be. This kind of global, composable financial system that we really want to see exist. Yeah, we're just doing our part. So like making it maybe more accessible, making all these investment opportunities that used to be kind of reserved for like the few and like the corporations or like the people that are very deep into finance. We're making them more available to, I guess, everyone.
Okay. And now who would you say is your like basic user, right? We're here at ETH Denver, right? Who are you trying to attract?
So we're definitely not a good place to get started with crypto. I think that's best left for the wallets and like the Coinbases and like the MetaMasks and whatnot. But like if you're already into crypto or you have a financial background, so if you want to actually make the next step into DeFi, we're the place to be. So like, yeah, if you want to actually deploy your capital into these decentralized markets where you have your self-sovereignty, DeFi Saver is the place for you to go.
Okay, awesome. When did you realize that users didn't just want tools, they wanted protection?
I think since day one. I think that's kind of the inception of DeFi Saver. There's this like famous story because it was actually the whole DeFi Saver or CDP Saver idea was like an idea of a colleague and friend, the de facto founder of DeFi Saver, Nanad. And the story was literally like he was experimenting with DeFi. This was like 2018, 2019, very early. DeFi was just like, didn't really exist. So you had like MakerDAO. And he had this position because he was experimenting. So he took out a loan based on ETH as collateral. And actually a couple of people from the team were in Thailand and they were all having a drink and somebody took out their phone and noticed the price for ETH was going down. And then I realized he was about to get liquidated. And he literally rushed back to the hotel and I think he managed to save his position. He repaid it or something. But he really realized on his own skin, like, okay, DeFi is like this great infrastructure and like this awesome base foundation for like this financial system. But like, there's a few steps to be made for the people to actually be able to enjoy it and to use it and to have all these kind of rails and support system to use it. So like, that's the inception of DeFi Saver actually, so day one.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And now, why do experienced users still get liquidated?
Yeah. You never really
Terrorizing comment, right?
Yeah, because, I mean, it's the truth. It's definitely the truth.
Yeah.
I've met so many people on the boot. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I could have used this maybe 3 months ago. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, you never really think it's gonna happen to you. You always think like, I'm safe, I'm good. I'm gonna, have a higher leverage because higher yields. But it happens. It does. It happened to me as well. It happens overnight. It really happens when you least expect it. Like, it's affected by global politics events. It's affected by large corporation movements and funds. And sometimes it's just FUD. Sometimes there's no reason for it. Sometimes it just happens. Price fluctuates. It's very volatile. So you never really think it's going to happen. And then you get surprised. And you're like, well, yeah, of course it happened. Like, it's obvious in retrospect.
Yeah. That's not a good thing to have happen. That's the worst thing to have happen in this space, right? I don't know if you know this, but there's been a fake Luma going around.
Oh yeah.
Where people are actually they've been getting drained.
Yeah.
Getting scammed. So then that's terrible. That is a terrible thing. So are we moving towards wallets acting like autonomous financial agents?
That's a good question. I think that's the $1 million question at this point. Like, I think there's been a lot of agent talk throughout the conference. We've been talking about them. Oh yeah, between ourselves as well. I don't know. I can't wait to find out. I think it's something we're looking into. Something's happening there. So whether it's gonna be this new vertical or if it's gonna be something that kind of complements the existing system, I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think?
AI agents are going to be they're just getting better and better every day.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So there's no telling as to what won't be possible and what you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I don't want to can't rule that out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it just depends. Okay, cool, man. Now, will users care about chains in 5 years or just applications?
I don't think, arguably, I'm not sure users care about the chains right now. To keep the answer short, I think it's applications all the way. I think it's maybe not even the application itself. I think we're not like, you don't use like a particular application because you like the name of the application. It's about value.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the value that a product brings.
Yeah.
And if that product is based on like the base chain or like the Arbitrum chain or like on L1 or like a totally different chain that might come up, I don't think the users are going to make that much of a, we're moving away from like the enthusiasts or like the people you're championing chains or like championing these home communities. We're moving towards a larger market where people are attracted by the value that the products provide. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be championing any chains.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is manual position management basically a losing game long term?
Doesn't have to be, but you might want to have some safety rails.
Okay.
You don't want to, you want to be in control, but also you want to let yourself sleep. I think that's my play.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
Now for DeFi Saver this year, 2026, what can people be really excited about with you guys?
Yeah, I think 2026 is a year where we focus kind of inwards and really make sure that we're rounding off our complete DeFi offering. So we are looking into like different financial derivatives that the users have been asking for. and we want to kind of have everything on board, and we want to have we really want to focus on like the actual experience of using DeFi Saver. So we want to be ready for this kind of new market that's actually coming into DeFi and crypto in general. We don't want to only cater to the maybe not enthusiasts, but like all these kind of deep, all of these users deep into DeFi. So we want to, what I'm trying to say is we want to streamline the onboarding flow, the getting started flow. We want to make sure we are actually able to be the starting point for DeFi for a lot of people. If that makes sense.
No, it totally makes sense. Now, are you guys planning on attending more events? Can people be excited to see you guys at more things?
Yes, for sure. I mean, I think we've been coming back to Denver for a couple of years now. I think we're definitely going to come back. We are at ETC, and we have a few things lined up throughout the year, but like I think Denver and ETC are like the big ones.
Yeah, they are for sure. And we love both of them for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out the ETH Denver team, shout out the ECC team, absolutely. Now, a man in your position, CEO, of something such as wonderful as DeFi Saver, what is some insight that you could give to our listeners?
Oh, like the most general thing I can say is like, don't believe the hype. You can stay informed, but like, don't believe it. I mean, we've heard so many times that like, crypto is dead, DeFi is dead, Web3 is dead, stable coins are dead, collateralized loans are dead, manual DeFi management is dead, AI is taking over and things like that. Especially if you're building something, but also if you're using it. If you don't see the value in it, then it just doesn't make sense for you. So like, don't believe the hype, I guess. Stay true to what you feel is valuable for you, and yeah, keep at it, I guess.
Stay true to yours, right?
I think so.
Awesome, man. Now, where can everybody follow you guys?
Oh, we're big on X, Twitter. We have a pretty active Discord. It's something that has grown organically over time. It's actually what we can call a community. Pretty active on that as well. We have a pretty cool blog. Comes out as a newsletter as well. We post a bunch of stuff, both DeFi Saver related, but also like related to the market in general. So I think those are the main channels.
Awesome. Go give these guys a follow at DeFi Saver. And if you see them at any conference that you're going to, they got an awesome booth here. Say what's up to my guy, Nikola. Hey, man, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's up?
This is
But
Zach.
it's not something Gen Z is afraid of.
If you want to survive, you got to build a hive.
You do not understand.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We're back at the Gen Z Media House.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us today.